Neil, that's right. Greensboro police say they've heard from at least 4 victims of the same phony tree trimming service. Linda Yulin is one of those victims. She was scammed out of $170 back in March by someone she thought could do a quick and easy job.
We went all the way around the house.
March 7th.
We wanted to go ahead and get our trees trimmed.
Linda Yulin needed to get some work done in her backyard.
And I pulled the flyer out and I made the call.
She called a man named Jim Shrewsbury who approached her a few weeks earlier, saying he owned a tree trimming service called Arbor Tech Custom Tree Care.
We wrote down a few things that I wanted to have done.
Yulin got a quote for $170. She paid the full amount up front in cash.
I was just eager to get it done.
But the workers never showed up that day. And after 3 days of back and forth text messages and phone calls,
so just come and refund my money.
Yulin never heard from Shrewsbury again. She called police and gave them his information and license plate number. Police say the car is registered to James Sexton Jr., who has at least 7 warrants out for his arrest, including conspiracy to commit false pretense, obtaining property by false pretense, and exploit elder trust.
Typically, they're getting under $500 at a time.
Detective Edward Brusino with Greensboro Police works undercover and asked us not to show his face. He says Sexton uses different names and addresses for himself and his company.
It looks like he's just going from place to place, and maybe when he needs money, he commits one of these scams.
Arbor Tech Custom Tree Care has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau and has had 6 complaints filed against it since last year. The BBB says it's also linked to Curb Appeal Custom Tree Care, which has 15 complaints filed against it. Yulin says she's sharing her story to prevent someone else from becoming the next victim.
And stop somebody else from being the same situation.
And I made several phone calls to the number listed for the tree trimming service, the same number that's listed on the flyer that was given out. None of those calls were answered. Neil?